Hey. So today, our topic is my favorite planner pages. So this will be for you if you're someone who's like, she keeps talking about this planner, she's talking about this planner. Why do I need a planner? Why should I care about this planner? So that's what we're going to talk about today. So stay tuned. Hey. Welcome to Talk Tuesday. If you've been here before, welcome back. If this is your first time, Talk Tuesday is our weekly segment where we go over tips to help you enhance your finances. I'm Coach D, your financial coach, and I want to help you to reach and exceed your financial goals while still enjoying life in the process. Let me pull up my comments. Hello. Thank you for tuning in. So today is going to be all about the planners. I keep talking about, I keep talking about them. So today I wanted to just have a cool chat, spend some time with you guys, and just, show you the pages that I think are important to just show you, give you like a little sneak peek, like a deeper dive into them so you can really see them, understand some of the pages. Of course, I'm not going to go into the whole thing, but, I use it all the time. And planners is funny because before I had my own planner, I always use planners every year. Every time I had something, every time I thought about a gift for someone, I'm always like, let me go get them a planner. Let me give them something they can, write stuff in because I'm a planner. I plan everything, not just finances, but everything. Like for me, I'm someone who was a little bit crazy, but I plan my hairstyles out for like months, sometimes a year, because I don't want to miss my appointment. I got to see, if I'm getting it done every 3 weeks or I'm getting it done every 2 weeks or whatever, so I can make sure I can plan ahead, get my appointment in. My hairdresser has like the app, like so you can schedule it out earlier, but she's booked, so I keep my stuff out so then I can do it so I can kind of make sure stuff hits when the holidays, the hairstyle I might want or whatever. Like I literally plan a lot of stuff. Hey, thank you for tuning in. So planners are like my favorite. Hi. So that's what we're talking about today. Planners, because I think they are so important. And not only having the planner, but actually using the planner. Like most people get them, use them in the beginning of the year, and then they fall off. So I myself, like my last year's planner. Look, got notes in there, papers in there. Like I'm about my planner. Like it's funny because I always bought them. Like before we had our fire and moved out, I had a lot of planners that I had purchased because I used to give them out for gifts. Like I would buy them. Sometimes I have some that didn't have dates. So if I went somewhere, like, oh, what can I give somebody? I have some planners. Like I literally have bags of them because I love them, and that's what I use all the time. So I guess, push it on someone else because I'm like, well, they can use it because I love it, right? You love your planner. Awesome. I'm so glad to hear that. So yeah, planners are my jam, and I hope they are your jam. I think they're very helpful. And so me too. I love my planner. Wonderful. That's so exciting. So I'm going to quick show you again, if you haven't been here and didn't see the 3 planners that we have. So this is number 1. I'm so the light. There you go. So you can see it. And they all have matching journals depending on which set you get. They have a journal that looks just like it, but everywhere it says planner would say journal. This is number 2. Let's see if the light on that good. That's number 2. And then this is number 3. Can you see that one? But yeah, so that's it. So I'm going to just dig right in and go over the pages that I like. I like all the pages. Let's start there. I like all the pages. So first of all, the nice good cover, so you can have it and make sure everything's safe. They all have the stickers, which are good to use. So you can put when your bills are due, actually use your calendar. Then you have on here your budget. And then for this, you can, stick on your calendar like, hey, I need to check my budget. Remember we talked earlier in the year about having money dates where you actually go review your budget, review your money, see what you're doing, maybe make sure things are on track. You can put on your calendar like what days you want to do that. There's also a sticker for increase your income. Okay. Maybe you need to set a reminder like, let me see if my raise hit, or let me see if there's something I can do to get more money for a different purpose or something. But you will have these stickers, make them your own. Of course, payday sticker, that's very important. Vacation days off, holidays, birthday, and there's a couple birthdays, so if it's someone else's birthday, maybe you need to have a birthday party, different things. It's my birthday, hair appointment, doctor's appointments, dentist appointment. Like, really use it. That's the most important part about it. A lot of times we get it, we don't use it, and that's why when you purchase it, we always have a planning session that you get with it, because I don't want you to just get it and like, all right, see you later, you got your planner. No, I want to hold you accountable. I want you to use it. And let's see. So I would say my favorite page is this page. So this page is a bill tracker page, and it has the bill, the due date, the amount, and then it has 1 through 12 on here. Now, this is in every planner that we have created since we started. I think this is our 3rd year. This is most important because I feel like it's important for us to see what we have going on, what we're paying, how often we're paying it. And these dots will help you to not miss a payment. And I think it's wonderful for someone who doesn't pay a bill every month, because sometimes we forget about them. We think we'll never forget about it. If it's not automatic pay, and even if it's automatic pay, it could mess you up if you're not prepared for it or not planning for it, or just forget it's due this month. Having this and looking at this, you can write your bill down, the due date, the amount. But if it's not due every single month, you can literally highlight the circle equivalent to the month, so that you know which day that bill is due. So you're able to check back, because you should be checking it. And okay, so March, the 3rd month, that's when my bill is going to come out. That's on this row, maybe, And then always what I recommend is literally checking the circle off after you pay it. So then you're reminded, you paid it. You can check your bank account to make sure it came out, if it's something that automatically comes out. And those annual renewals get me. Yes. And that also can be beneficial for that tab, because you're going to be able to see, that comes out in September every year. That comes out in June every year. Sometimes we forget, and especially if it's once a year. So you're not thinking about it too much. So another cool page in here that I think is awesome for you, that was introduced to me, this one, the expense tracker. So that allows you to list the expense, and then you can put if you're paying it monthly or annually, and we just talked about annual, and you can put, and this would be good to help you with your finances to find extra money. So if you pay it monthly, you put the monthly amount, for whatever the bill is. But you can also look, because some things offer you, this one's your favorite. This is a really, really great one. Like I said, this was introduced to me by who? You. So the annual, you're able to see, like, if this is $100, and I won't say $100, that's a lot. Let's say it is something that's $10 a month. But if you pay it annually, you're able to see that you only have to pay $8 a month, because you're paying it all in your saving. This will help you to be able to just to compare and see where there's savings for you, so you're able to actually save. So this is good to use. So you can write down all of your expenses, see how much you're paying monthly, and then maybe it might benefit you to move over to annual. Some bills don't give you a discount by paying it annually. Some just don't, but some do. And there's different ways that you can actually save by trying the annual route. So definitely something to consider, something to look into. That's why I said look into your planner. They haven't shipped. They're going to ship in December, but pre-order is right now. So don't forget, you can visit my website, enhanceyourfinances.com. But on the front page, scroll down just a ping, you'll see it. Another page that I love. This is new for us this year. Your net worth calculator. So in here, you're able to, at the beginning of the year, see where you stand. And if your net worth is simply what you own versus what you owe, or subtracting what you own, subtracting what you owe, that's your net worth. So if maybe you don't think about the things that, how much, what do I really own? Well, this helps you. It has a list of assets, and you will just put in here the amount of your actual assets that matches up. Let's say you don't have one of them, then you can put an NA or zero, or maybe something you might be like, okay, didn't think about that asset. That's something I need to work towards. I have to get one. Yes, ma'am. But then that's cool. That's really good. And then here you would put your total asset. At the bottom has your what you owe, which is your liabilities, and it literally lists them. And you can write them down. They're already written in, and then you can put the amounts that you owe towards them. And let's say maybe you don't have, or you have a different liability, then you can, adjust it where you need to, and then put your total amount. And then on the next page, one that no one likes, debt to income. A lot of times we have a lot of debt. So let's just be plain about it, put it out there. Let's look at it. Let's face it. Not afraid to look at it. Write down all your debts. And then down here, I have a spot for you to put your gross income so you can see what your income is for the month. So you can see how much you're spending monthly on your debts, because you'll write them down. That's your total. Then you have your monthly income. Here is a formula for you to actually fill in, plug your numbers, that number, times it, and then you're able to see what is your debt to income ratio. A lot of times people might ask you might not know, you might not know how to calculate it. Well, guess what? We have it right here in the beginning of our planner. And then on the next page, looks like my light keeps changing. Here is the rest of your net worth calculator. So remember on the first page I showed you, you had all of your assets, all your liabilities, and then here's your space to put what it is, what your answer is. And then down here, I have some percentages for you to use. So this goes with your debt to income, just understanding it. So if your percentage is here, you should do this. If your percentage is here, you probably should do this, or just different things, and a space for you to put notes. So just after you have gathered all this information and understand, what you have just discovered with your finances. And every month has a quote, because I am about the quotes. So that's your January quote. And it reads, financial freedom begins with a decision. No more excuses, only action. Why is that the first quote? Because so many people, I need to get my finances together. I'm going to do it. I'm about to start. I'm going to do it next month, this year, every January. And we don't stick to it. And then we're like, I'm going to start. I'm going to start and never start. So that's why I thought that quote was perfect to start the year, because once you get to that page, this is like, okay, you took that step. Each month, there's a full calendar. I put sticky so I don't have to be flipping through the whole time. You have the whole month, and then there's a QR code. Here is a QR code to our free financial health check. It's 5-minute financial health check. So that is at the beginning of the year, because I try to place things every month for different things for you to think about, to look through. And what are you laughing at? I like that you hold people accountable. Yes, ma'am. That's my favorite part about it. So I think that's what makes me different and separates me from other financial planners or financial coaches. Is I don't want you to just get it. I want you to understand it, and I want to make sure you do it. I don't want you to just start and fall off. I want you to keep going. Get from here to here, and then after that, go here, and just keep on going. That's what it's all about. So that's why our community is returning in 2026, but you haven't heard that from me. But yeah, I'm ready to get right back on track. And with the fire, things fell off track, but guess what? Let me tell you something, and then I'm gonna get back to my planners. On Friday, we began working, or not we, the contractors, began working on our home. They have already went in, did the demolition. When we went to see it the other day, and it's just like when you watch HGTV and you see everything literally seeing the walls broken down. I was like, oh my gosh. And it's just like, so I'm not someone who can visualize that stuff. Like, you know, how you can see like, this is this. But it was like, wow. But I'm just so happy that they are finally doing something and getting started. So that's exciting. So I'm happy to share that with you all. Thank you. But yeah, so then I got off track. See how fast I got off track? But every month has a something for you to help you. So the January is the uh, financial health check. So with that, it's a 3-page PDF. Page 1, I tell you the numbers to add in. Like I say, add your income, add this, add this, add this. Page 2, there are equations, and I tell you which numbers from page 1. Plug it here, plug it here, plug it here. Those numbers, then I tell you, you know, because literally the equations there, you'll do the equations. On page 3, I tell you, based on your answers on page 2, this is what you need to focus on. Your savings is this, or your debt is this, or your credit is this, or it just literally tells you. It writes it right out. I should have had a copy for you so I can show you, but I wasn't prepared to talk about talk about that. But yeah, so that's also on our website. That's free financial health check. Literally just put your email in, we send it over to you. So if that's something you're interested in, enhancingyourfinances.com. All right, another page I think is wonderful. A reflection page. So with our finances, most times we only think about the bad stuff. This is, oh, I didn't save enough, or oh, my debt's not decreasing fast enough, or oh, I accidentally missed a payment, or all we think about are the bad things. So I thought this would be cool. So you have somewhere to actually write in some good things. So it really takes time to reflect each week and reflect on something good that happened or something that was memorable, some personal growth, maybe a self-care activity that you completed. So different spots for you to actually reflect throughout the month. So, and these are some things that are, some of these pages are like, you know, to start the year off, and some of them are in your monthly calendar. Let's see, I think I have two more pages to show you, and then we're finished. Getting a little long here. This is a quarterly page, quarterly gratitude page. So for this is just a simply right. It starts with I'm grateful for, and just let's see what we're grateful for. Let's talk about it. Let's write it down, and you know, something we can look back at the end of the year. Okay, in the beginning of the year, I was grateful to just finally be using my planner, being consistent with it. Maybe the middle of the year, you might be, oh, I'm grateful for I finally got that savings over $2,000. Or end of the year could be I paid off 3 credit cards. Like it's different things, but it's good to look back and see what you did, your progress, and what you were doing. It has a space for your biggest financial wins, has a space for your intentions for the next quarter. Okay, so this quarter I focus on this, the next quarter I want to focus on this. And even if you don't stick to that, your focus doesn't, you know, work for the next one, do it for the next one, but keep going, but put down your intentions so at least you have an idea of what you might want to do. But things happen, things change. Then we have, you know, affirmations. What do you see for yourself? Different things. Like really, this planner it's about your finances, but it's about life. It's about life. And the last page I'm going to show you, because there's so many pages, because you can see how big it is. See how big it is, and they're all not the same page. So when you get yours, you can look through the whole thing. But I'm just showing some pages I think are really cool, really important, and very helpful. This page, loves this. SWOT analysis for your finances. Now, this is Q1. So after you finish the first quarter, then you will get to this one. And you're able to think about your strengths for that quarter, your weaknesses for that quarter, you know. What was wonderful? What did I do well? What was I strong in my finances in quarter one? What was really challenging for me in quarter one? Opportunities, what could I have done better? Maybe I didn't save as much. I didn't think about automatic savings or something. Your opportunities for growth in your finances. Your threats in your finances. What were threats? What was preventing me from doing what I had to do? Or it could be hanging out with that one friend that always want to party, or not making it about someone else. But it could be like every time I go to shop and I always want to go out to eat. That could be something. Every time what else could be? I don't know, but you'll think about different things for your instances for yourself. So as always, I definitely recommend our planners and all. You can either get the planner or the set with the planner and the journal. And unexpected expenses. Yes, yes, yes. That's a big one. It has a lot of good stuff in it. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. And that was my plan. And going to the store, buying all the planners. I love them. I see different things. I'm always loving, loving, loving. So to be able to have one in my business that I can can design, say I want this. I think this would be good. I think this is good. This will be helpful. And then to be able to share it. So I love it. The fridge goes out the same time you need tires. Oh no. Oh my gosh. Yeah. But that stuff really happens. It's crazy how things just when you least expect it. And that's why we work on building our emergency fund. So, but yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this live or just talking about the planner. I thought it would be cool to have a topic since they're on pre-sale right now, and I'm just like, oh, I got a crying face. Yeah, that's really sad. The refrigerator and the tires at the same time. Both of them expensive, but I hope that seriously you're seeing the planner. It'll help you see how helpful it can be for you, and if it's something that you will actually use, definitely order it. If you're not going to use it, don't waste your money, because as a financial coach, I don't want you wasting any money. So if you're going to use it, definitely get it. And I'll see you in January's planner checkup call. And then in February, we have a masterclass specifically for us, which is going over why I make more money but still feel broke. So that's something to think about. All right. So let's see. It looks like I took my video out of here for when I shut it off, so it's not going to do the countdown. Hold on, guys, because I got to put that back in there because I don't want you guys to. I don't know if I can put it back. Oh, I see it. But yeah, all right. See, look at me putting it together before I end, because I want you guys to see it when we hang up or when we get off. I need that masterclass. Yes, I thought it was a really, really good topic. So I'm excited about that, excited to share that with you all. And I think it's a good topic because a lot of times when you see that, a lot of times we think that when we make more money, all of our financial troubles are going to go away. Nope. I think Steve Harvey said it, either Steve or someone on his show today literally said, every time you make more money, it doesn't mean that you're going to manage your money better, something like that. He said, I don't want to, mess his words up, but it totally went with my topic of my masterclass for February. So yeah, but all right, now I feel like I keep going on and on and on. This is a long one, but thank you for tuning in. I will see you next week for our live. I was debating on next week or not, since it's Thanksgiving. I don't know if people are going to be away with their family. So the plan is to see you next week. If on Monday you don't see the live scheduled, like saying coming soon, then I won't be on here, because I'll put it up on Sunday so you can see it at least Sunday at the latest. But if you don't see it on Monday, then I'm not going to come on live. But I want to come live, but I'm thinking people will be with their family and maybe they won't tune in with me. And I don't want to be here by myself. So I could skip next week and resume the first week of December. Or I could be here. I don't know. But I do have a topic already for it next week, but we will see. You're very welcome. Thank you for being here. Thank you for tuning in. It is my desire to always help you enhance your finances. Keep tuning in with us every Tuesday, 6 p.m. Eastern, here at Talk Tuesday, for a different topic. All right, so have a great evening. Great, I don't want to say happy Thanksgiving, because what if I see you next week? But in case I don't, happy Thanksgiving, safe travels, enjoy the time with your family, and I will see you later.